pumpkin beer. It's that season again where the local beer shops get that sometimes delicious pumpkin beer. So how does Pumpkick stand up? Well, it's unique. It's brewed with pumpkin, cinnamon, allspice, touch of lemongrass, the things you'd expect. But cranberry juice? Yes, cranberries. It's 6% alcohol. The label might be the best thing actually about this beer. Getting kicked in its little pumpkin face, screaming across the pumpkin patch. It's kind of enjoyable. The pumpkin taste is very subtle, and that might actually be the worst thing about this beer. Unfortunately, you're left wanting more of a pumpkin taste in your mouth. Granted, you don't want it to taste like a pumpkin pie, but no pumpkin flavor sometimes? The tartness of the cranberries is very obvious, and it's very refreshing. It smells great, but I didn't really smell much of a cranberry aroma. When I asked my wife what she thought about this beer and if she could taste what was in it, well, here's a little reenactment.
Have a sip of that beer and tell me if you can taste what flavor it is. Can you tell what it is? It's pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
You will not taste a lot of pumpkin in this beer, or even the spices are very mild. I would compare this beer to a beer with a hint of pumpkin, spices, and a little tartness coming from the cranberries. It's not the best pumpkin beer I've ever had, but it's definitely not the worst. Since I'm grading this as a pumpkin beer, Pumpkick gets a strong 3 out of 5. Check out duandbrew.com for all your Disney, Universal, and beer needs.